There's growing research about the health concerns for popular cleaning products. Studies show they can cause everything from allergies to infertility.
Wow.
But there is a way to keep your home clean naturally and prevent those risks.
Now, it's the focus of this morning's Sunrise on Demand, and joining us is healthy home expert and author Nicole Bijlsma. Nicole, how are you? Good to see you. Now, should consumers be worried about normal cleaners?
Well, the cleaning product industry is largely self-regulated, so what that can mean is little or no regulation.
Right.
In relation to that, what can happen is that about 80% of the ingredients in cleaning products have never been assessed for their impact on human health. So we don't know
Really?
what impact this can have on our health. And those that
I thought
have
all
been...
the regulators would be taking care of us with that.
About 80% of the ingredients haven't.
Cool.
Those that have been tested are often lung and skin irritants, and that can be an issue. Now, the big problem with cleaning products is that the manufacturers are not obliged to list the ingredients on the label, so you don't really know what you're going to be exposed to.
So then my question of asking you what ingredients to avoid, then you've got no idea because they're not on there anyway.
Only the active ingredient tends to be on there, so you need to look at the product material safety data sheet from the manufacturer's website. But the big ones are bleach, I would avoid, ammonia, D-limonene, often found in citrus-based cleansers, etc. And fragrances. If there's a fragrance on there, I would avoid it, only because fragrances can contain hundreds of different chemicals. Many of these are petrochemically derived.
Hang on. No, it only... We're told on the can that it's only the smell of flowers.
Well,
that sort of
that's
stuff.
good marketing.
Because this thing you've got here sits next to my toilet at the moment, so should I be getting rid of this?
Yes. Fragrances can contain lots of different ingredients, petrochemicals. Many of them contain hormone-disrupting chemicals, which if there are concerns that it could be reducing the age
Should
of
I spin
puberty.
it or not?
And
Well,
other
it says here it's got spring water. That sounds pretty
Well,
clean to
a lot
me.
of cleaning products are water. That's what you're paying for with a fragrance detergent.
So can you
and
give
other
me some
things.
alternatives to make my bathroom smell nice when often it doesn't?
Yes, if they're based on essential oils, that is far better. When it comes to cleaning, the beauty about this is that you can save quite a bit of money using things like microfiber technology. And when it comes to microfiber cloths, thanks to the Swedes, we can actually clean the home quite effectively with a reduction in the amount of chemicals that we need. It all depends on the density of the cloth and, of course, the weave. So different cloths do different things. So when you're dusting, you use a slightly damp microfiber cloth and you wipe the surfaces, followed by a tea towel, and that will collect most of the dust. And the beauty about this is that you're not chemically mutating the bacteria and the germs, you're physically removing them, which is a good thing. Other things, like in terms of products which you need, like dishwashing liquids and laundry liquids, etc., you want products that actually list the ingredients because they're not obliged to. So it's good for a manufacturer to have full product disclosure. Make sure there's no artificial fragrances. Essential oils are far better if you're going to have a fragrance. And of course, with surfactants, you don't want cocoa betaine or sodium lauryl sulfate. You want things like gentle detergents like alkyl polyglucosides.
What about the heavy duty stuff though? Not dusting, but things like, you know, scrubbing your toilet. I put bleach down the toilet because you want to bleach it. And, you know, scrubbing the kitchen benches that have got oil and grease in your stove. What about the heavy going stuff?
Use the brush after you do it while it's still it's not clogged on?
Elbow grease is really important, but what you can do is make your own cream cleansers. So what you can do is get 4 teaspoons of bicarb soda with a couple of teaspoons of good quality detergent, mix it up, and then with a microfiber, use that as your abrasive, so make it yourself.
Wow.
As a building biologist, if you have products that you are safe enough to eat, they're good to clean your house with. Another one is a mould spray using naturally fermented white vinegar. What you do is you get 80% of the white vinegar to 20% water, put it in a spray bottle and spray your mould. The worst thing you could do is use bleach for mould because it's toxic, and also it can actually provide a food source for some types of fungi. So much better for using 80% vinegar solution. It will be effective. Spray it on for 15 minutes.
Which is probably a lot cheaper anyway than buying the other fancy stuff.
You can save a lot of money using these types
After
of
I do number 2s, Lib often gets me to do a match, light a match, instead of doing one of these.
Yeah, I'm afraid
No, is
so.
that good,
really
though?
sad.
Is that good for you, though?
Welcome to my world,
Can I not
Nicole.
comment on that?
Yeah, that's really wise.
Thank you.
Let's go back to
How
products.
many other people strike a match or are told to strike? It
How
doesn't
many people in this room
doesn't
need
get rid
to?
of it.
Anyway, back to chemicals
Exactly.
and non-chemicals we were
You
talking
need
about.
charcoal tablets for that wind.
A lot of people don't think it smells, but I tell you,
Oh, right,
your own
Goodness
does.
me!
Just being
Where
helpful.
were we?
I don't know.
It's natural.
Okay, vinegar, bicarb soda,
embarrassed.
non-GMO.
Bicarb soda.
You know what? I think we're done, Nicole. I think we've covered it all. Thank you very much. Good to know you look out for things like sensitive laundry liquids. So look for all those things that say natural, sensitive.
Great.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Just trying to help. News is next. Then the church prepares for a fight on gay marriage.
And Beyonce, she's finally speaking out about those fake baby bump rumours.